Let me just go ahead and start things up. We're unmuted. Whoa. Whoa, there we are. Sorry, let me mute this shit. Just need to load this up really quick. Alright, that's good enough. Alright. Let's, for once in our life, keep track of our match time. It's gonna be fun. Oh no.
Got me. That was dumb.
That was also dumb. I should have done the chest again, or whatever. Oh no.
Nice. Chip.
Where is this? Yeah.
Oh.
The shit you mean good morning, baby. Oh no. Jump glitch. Yeah. What's going on, Daily? Let me see here. Is the audio fine for you all in chat? Oh, the baby's here. Hi, baby. Oh, you look so pretty. Okay, I'm doing the show right now, baby. You hear me? Oh, thank you. There you go. I got the power up. I got the cute kiss. Love you, baby. This might be out of 20. I'm not sure yet. Oh, whoops. You little bitch. But yeah, generally we don't keep track of our matches until we do like our first 3, 5, 2 at the end, whatever. So this is different for us. We've done several first to 40s, which is fun. But this is different. Ah, where's my slipper? Got it. Got it. Oh, my glasses. Hey.
First to the coffin.
Pretty much. I mean, I'm gonna win that for sure. But tonight, I'm I'm hoping you get in that coffin first. Oh, I fucking hate this emulator so much, man. I hate it with a passion. Oh. And I hope so that fucking emulator box that Capcom released that uses Final Burn Alpha, I spit on that shit. Typical Middle Eastern shit. Fucking. If I wasn't in my house, I would genuinely spit right now. What's going on, Red Moon? I was trying to just defend that B. I thought I'd be in time. It's the only reason I did that.
Yeah. Mistimed it.
Yeah, out of old age, pretty much. That's kind of what most of our streams devolve into. Me bitching about, like, my hands, arthritis, pain, and knock, you know, just sitting there being handsome the entire time. Oh no. 5K2, the emulator, is better overall. It's better for almost everything, if I remember right. It still has its issues, but there's no one on there, and I've tried playing like various people on that. It just doesn't work. Like, it's not very reliable yet. I was trying to set it up with Abe. Oh. No, no, that will kill you. I was trying to set it up with Abe, and he can, for whatever reason, just wasn't working for him.
Yeah,
You brought me a chocolate cupcake.
Jessica got them.
Oh, thank you.
I put my extra bunny out there.
Can I eat the bunnies?
No.
Oh, they're rings. I gotcha. I gotcha.
I got this purple one.
Oh, wait, is that 4-0? Yeah, it's 4-0 now. Shit.
4.
You see what I mean about us not really keeping track of games? Very bad at this. Oh man, see, man. Baby came in here and just ruined things for me.
I played it before.
Yeah, we used to play the game. Not very often, but we played it.
I actually got to play it in an arcade.
I got to sell the game. Oh, you shit. You motherfucker.
Oh.
Should have stood there. You played it a lot when it was in your arcade? That's cool. I should have ended it. Oh no. Yeah. What was it? There was a point where BBH and I were pushing it on people. Not so much pushing, but just telling people, hey, you guys should like try this game out. It's not bad. Pretty fun. Like, all this kind of shit. It kind of worked, but oh no, that was DP. No, didn't build super like you thought you would.
No, I was trying to. Should have done DP. DP link.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Oh yeah, there were quite a few fighting games that we all tried pushing back in the day. Didn't really work out too well in a lot of cases. Like Magician. Oh, it was Magician. It was Mr. White Folks or Mr. White Peoples. What was it? It was one or the other, right? I forgot his name.
White
but White Folks. Yeah. I was looking him up the other day and I couldn't find his videos. But they would push Groove on Fight. Oh.
I dug.
No. I was hoping that would turn me around. Yeah, those who would push Groove on Fight on people and explain to everybody how great they were. White Folks made a shit ton of videos for it that they were on YouTube. I don't know what happened to them. And Magician would he would bring it to Evo. He would bring it to every SNK meet we did. It was nice.
I think they recently found an infinite for that game.
Oh, Groove on
Like
Fight?
a new one. Yeah, like a new one.
Sick. I like when new shit is found for old games. Makes me happy. Ooh, ooh. That was supposed to be a dash. Just fly right in my face. Ugh. Oh, what? What? You streamed Groove on Fight once? How'd that go? How do your streams go in general? Do you get a decent chunk of viewers? Because I know you stream a lot of old fighting games. I honestly stopped watching a lot of shit on Twitch. I watched 3 streams. And whatever stream I'm working. I had to watch the mix-up Street Fighter V the past 2 nights. Oh. I want to eat this cupcake, everybody. It's just sitting here. Looking delicious. Oh, that's not bad. No.
Oh, freak.
Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, you little bitch. See what this asshole tried doing? Tried to overhead me? Oh, that'd be my stance, see. Got him. Got him. Got him. It's slowly growing. I think most people like your Bloody Roar and H&K. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, H&K streams are pretty popular. Yeah, the broken stuff, basically. That's what people like. It's obviously what Deadly Brave Neo likes. Come on, he just said it right now. Oh, come on, I tech that shit.
The counter.
There was a point where we were very consistent with everything, and we were averaging 65, 66 people. I'll just say 65 to make life easy. But then we stopped with the consistency. Oh shit, Sarv with the big host. What to do, Sarv? How you doing? But yeah, it's unfortunate that when you don't stream as often, all your viewers just bail. It's not because they don't want to watch you anymore. It's just they forget about you. Nice, nice. Oh, I'm chilling, sorry. There's some Easter stuff with the baby. Currently got some people, a person downstairs rather. Still here. Christmas stuff, Easter stuff. The best way to advertise is to work with other streamers, Diddly Rave. Like work with various streamers, host each other. Like take Sarv and us for instance. Like we're always hosting each other. Whatever viewers I have, I send his way. Whatever viewers he has, he sends our way. Like what is it? I do this with Sarv, BBH, and a couple other people. When we first started, I was doing it with way more people. It's just some of those people stopped streaming or they got huge because they worked with bigger streamers. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, Jaime.
Uppercut.
Ooh. Oh, what? Super didn't come out? Nice. So essentially, you want to try to like cross contamination with viewers. That's the best way to put it. You want your viewers watching whoever you're hosting, and you want their viewers watching you. The viewers end up like mixing with each other, and they start like in my stream here. I have some of Sarv's viewers jumping in talking about Sarv, like talking about his streams. Like, oh yeah, Sarv was doing this earlier. It was cool, and we'll like shoot the shit about Sarv for a bit. But that's no, get the shit out of here, bitch. That's one of the biggest ways to grow your stream. Like, it's unfortunate that Twitch doesn't help the smaller streamers, but that's where the smaller streamers have to, like, you know, just band together and do things. What's going on, Implosion Retro? How you doing? Oh, we're talking about how to grow your stream, how to get more viewers and shit. Because yeah, again, like when we first started doing all this stuff on Game Goons, we were surprisingly, we were big. Like, not like huge, but for Twitch, in Twitch terms, we were big. We were like getting several hundred people watching us, which is nice. It also coincided with the release of KOF 14, and we were the biggest KOF channel at the time. Yeah, we were the biggest KOF channel at the time too, and we're probably still the biggest English KOF channel, maybe, I think. Anytime Mad KOF fires up his stream, he gets a shit ton of people. Mad KOF. Oh, I shouldn't. Whatever. Trying to think of other people. Juicebox used to get a lot of viewers for KOF, but he started streaming a variety of fighting games, and some of those people who only watched it for KOF bailed, which is unfortunate. I'm trying to remember. KCO, Kings of Colorado. They're probably, I think it's us and KCO in terms of like biggest US dedicated like SNK streamers. It's us. KCO used to do so much and not get like very much credit for it, which is unfortunate. Shit, I saw you jump. I'm like, jump glitch. Jaime, is it wrong that I actively try to do the jump glitch against people?
No.
I can recognize when I can do it. I just don't do it fast enough, unfortunately. Well, yeah, Juicebox is really good at teaching people. People enjoyed watching him. He breaks things down. The only downside was he got a lot of information wrong. Like a shit ton of information wrong. I pulled him aside like Evo 2013? 2013 or 2015. I forgot which one it was. But I pulled him aside and talked to him about it. And he was... The good thing about him, he listened. Like, he knew it wasn't me talking shit. He's like, oh yeah, so you're... Like, he essentially recognized I was trying to help him. Not so much help him, just like, look, like, you're doing a good thing. I appreciate it, but, like, you're giving people the wrong information. Like, here, like, these are some things that you're saying that are wrong. These are some things that you said that are wrong, and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, shit, okay, cool, yeah, thank you. I didn't realize that. Yu-Gi-Oh, that's one of the things. But that, I try not to approach that in a nice way. I genuinely hate that term, like, so much. I hate the term trip guard, just in general. Oh, what? Because people have no idea what it means. Like, I understand what it means, right? But I learned the whole of East Coast doesn't understand trip guard. Trip guard is sweeping someone or hitting them with a low. Like, sorry, this isn't what it is, but this is what people use it as. When if I jump in and he hits me with a low B, people call that trip guard. But that's not. What are you guarding? Like, I don't understand how you get trip guard from that. And it's kind of frustrating. And it is all James Chen's fault. You can do your part when Sam's show comes out. Sick. We were supposed to be streaming more Samurai Shodown 5 stuff here. I wanted to do 2, but I know Pockets Abe won't be as receptive to 2 as they would 5 Special. So we were planning on doing a lot of 5 Special stuff. But, you know, a bunch of life things got in the way for all of us. Oh no, I was supposed to be short hop. Yeah, so it's kind of frustrating. I've had a lot of the Samurai Shodown players come to me, ask me for advice on streaming. They've asked me for advice on streaming, commentary, growing your Twitter, growing your YouTube, stuff like that. What's going on, Fat Boy? And I genuinely want to help them. I don't know if you guys remember, but we do this thing called commentary boot camps here. And oh, what? And I'm gonna set one up for Samurai Shodown with some of the Samurai Shodown heads. I'll block that. No. So expect that in like the next month or so. I can't tell you an exact date because I genuinely don't know. I don't know when they're free to do it, and I don't know when we're free to do it. Because I've been very busy the past since February. I've been pretty busy. Got him, coach. 0 frame, baby. Messed that up.
What?
Hey.
Hi, Kate. Kate.
I'm gonna restart my fight, kid. Fuck fight, kid, everybody.
Did it right when I JD'd.
I know. So, this game doesn't have trip guard. I can't show you trip guard. Deadly Rare trip guard is just so I'm sure you know what trip guard is, but for those who don't know, trip guarding is when you jump and hold down back and you block. You can cancel your landing frames into a block, so you can't be tripped, swept, load, right? But people use the term as what you just explained, anti-air sweep. That's what people. That's what people say trip guarding is. Where's my start button? Alright, 1, 2, 3. My buttons are wrong, Jaime. I'm just picking Grant right now.
Oh.
Let me fix my buttons. Start. Up. Down. Left. Right. A. B. C. D. V. C. Oh shit, hold on. It's really bad. Let's change my C. Alright, let's go.
Oh.
Nice. Got him. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh. Oh, I backdashed this shit.
Nice.
Overkill, but you know, whatever. Just trip guard defense. Fuck you. Get. I hate you running wild. That's because you couldn't block. I forgot. So you have to ask James Chen why he created the term trip guard. That's hit. He's the one who made that shit up. And so this is the thing with me. Like the moment I heard the term, I knew what it meant. Like guarding a trip, guarding a sweep, right? But I didn't know it was an anti-air situation. Oh shit. Initially I didn't know it was an anti-air situation. Not anti-air, but like in the air situation. Sorry. See what I'm doing now, everybody. I'm fooding myself. Oh, and I need to move this. Hold on, Jaime. Ooh, sorry. It depends on the way you sweep goes. All kind of Ross, you can do it in the EX2 games. I know very little about EX2, unfortunately. That's because you couldn't block landing days. You can't block low.
Aye.
Ah. I saw that overhead so much, I'm never going to get hit by that overhead. Is Grant a hidden boss? So he's, the two bosses in this game are Grant and Kane. They're both really good. Not banned good, but you know, they're good. They're not the best in the game, thankfully. Arguably, Kane might be the best in the game if you have, like, the perfect execution. Ah, come on. Oh, no.
That was gonna go over.
No, they're nowhere near ST Akuma.
Yeah, it is. It is Cisco Kevin.
What's that?
It is Cisco Kevin.
Yeah. True final boss, Cisco Kevin. Thank you, Running Wild, for picking up on something Nock and I created like 2 billion years ago. Oh, you little bitch.
Ah.
Super. But yeah, usually SNK bosses are like busted and 100% banned, unless you're an idiot and you want to use those bosses in tournament. You know, there's a point in time where we had that going on for a while. Where it's like, oh, they're not that bad. Oh. Oh no. Oh, what was that? I told you I'm not falling for that overhead. God damn it.
I know.
Stop doing this.
I'm gonna do it anyways.
Yeah, not all SNK bosses. Ha ha ha. But yeah, it's... Can't do that right. Fake ass Tomoda. I see you. I see you. Oh wow, I thought I got it. I think in original 5, Gao was banned, but I can't remember if he was the best character in the game or not. Oh shit! Oh no, I fell for it. The original 5 was like busted, pretty busted.
Yes, his name is Bud. Snoop.
Thought I got that. Okay.
Oh, nice.
It's cop time. Do Kushnute proud, knock. Nah. Nah. Oh, he didn't proud.
Oh, I could do it.
Shit. So, oh no, I'm...
You missed.
That was my down AB. Not death. Oh, what? I was holding back. Shit. What's going on, Ghost Pilot? How's you doing? Oh, well, it was backdash. Alright.
Should have done the regular.
Yeah, regular would have crushed me. The moment I heard you mashing, I'm like, I got this. This is my match. Yeah, Art of Fighting takes place 10 years before the original Fatal Fury. And then this takes place, what was it, 10 years after the Zero Cannon incident? Or reel about 1. See, everyone, we play the fight games here. We know the lore here. One-stop shop, everybody. Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah! Oh, I tried doing super there. I live. Oh wow! Oh yes. Oh shit! So crazy with the 4 months. Oh shit!
Recovery.
Sorry, I'm very rarely shocked in this game. That shocked me. I thought I had it. Thought I had it.
Certainly they existed.
The way that sounds. It existed.
Nice. How's it gonna hurt?
Oh, you bitch.
Should have done jab.
Yeah, so great. That is a very long sub sound thing. I'd love to shorten it, but people love that thing. Which is, I mean, there's nothing wrong with people loving it. It's great. I love that people love it. It's like, Walkman made it for the channel. Oh! See this conversion, everybody? See that? See that? That's why knock is good.
Ah, got me.
That's why I'm gooder. Have Rio and Terry actually met in this timeline? I mean, shouldn't they have met in the timeline? Well, yeah, technically they have, because Wild Ambition became official canon, right? And Senor Karateka was in that shit, right? Right? Ah, I thought I was close enough. I just did it. Oh yeah, baby.
Yep.
Ooh, I let go of the stick there for a second. I was gonna do this. Hey everybody, my beautiful, lovely niece brought me a cupcake with bunnies on it. I didn't lick anything up.
Bunnies.
Oh, you got the Mark of the Wolves manhwa that explains all the lore? Hell yeah, Running Wild. Translate that shit into English. Oh. Wow. You smart little shit. Oh, here's the baby. Hold on, baby. Yes, yes, of course. What? Come here, come here. Look at the camera. See that, everybody? She was eating a cupcake.
No, I wasn't.
That looks like cupcake juice. Got him. Ooh,
Went over.
I'm the best.
Death.
Built exactly the amount of meter I needed, Jaime. See? I'm telling
Yeah.
my meter recognition is. Mwah. Hi, baby. Miss you.
Let's see too.
Budoki 1 manhwa is pretty great too. Wow, you need to translate all that stuff. Ghost Pilot, I'm down to play whenever. Not right now. If you're free tonight, just shoot me a message.
But it says but.
Says but.
It says but.
Someone clip that, please, for me. What's wrong? I lost. That's fine. Can't always win, baby.
Okay.
I can.
No, it's little.
No, the funny part that just happened.
I'm a baby.
Here, baby. Okay. The pre-match stuff.
Nice.
Ghost Pilot. Any chance of you coming out to Evo this year? Oh, that was the last one. Damn it. Who won?
You fine?
Who? What's his name? What's his name?
But.
What's his name?
But
His name is what?
But. Why is his name But?
Does he look like a butt? No? Alright.
Why is his name is But?
Oh, I don't know. It's a good question.
Kevin versus But.
Mm-hmm. Kevin
Alex.
Butt.
But Kevin? But Kevin?
Yeah.
I got a frisbee from Jessica.
You know, you told me that already.
Yeah,
Move, baby. I don't want to elbow you.
that's fine. That sounds nice.
That's why I do it. I hate Final Burn Alpha on this stage. It slows down so much.
Round 2.
Oh, wow, that beat it. Oh, that was super.
One ain't dead.
Nice patience. Look at you. I was expecting you to try to contest.
You're versing your friend?
Yeah. Oh, Ghost Pilot. I'm 100% against like FBA and why do you keep coming closer to me? You're not sorry. What's that score? 10-6?
You know I gave you
No,
that
12-6.
chocolate cupcake?
Why?
Because I know you like chocolate.
Oh, I thought it was because you love me. Now I'm sad.
And because I love you.
Okay. Go back downstairs for now, okay?
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too.
Oh yeah, that Capcom Home Arcade thing. Or can you give me some Woggle, please? Love you.
Oh, can't wait till someone cracks that thing.
Oh, give it like a day.
Yeah. The Geo games on it. Gonna run the same way.
Oh yeah, just have everything run awful. Put MAME on it. Hell yeah.
That would actually be better.
And like someone said they officially licensed Final Burn Alpha, which like aren't there like multiple people involved with the code to these emulators? No, Final Burn Alpha is not accurate at all. I was told that it's good for Capcom games. But I cannot believe that, especially after playing ST and seeing projectiles vanish. Like, imagine doing a full screen projectile and never seeing it, ever. Oh, no flipper?
Oh, nice.
Oh, I could have just killed you. Oh, no, I'm dead. No, I live. Oh, I'm dead. Final Burn Alpha is like, okay. CPS 1, CPS 2, especially CPS 3 is awful. I don't know how it is for CPS 1, to be honest with you. 12-7. MAME has issues, but MAME's like tremendously more accurate than this.
Yeah.
Like a week or 2 weeks ago ish, Knock and I did a Kylera stream with P2P Kylera on MAME. It felt so much better than this. Like, you see how this is stuttering and slowing down? This isn't in the game. Like, there is slowdown in this game, don't get me wrong. Bye-bye, baby, thank you. Like, it throws me off, because, like, it's not teleporting, but it skips a ton of frames. Why didn't they use... Oh, come on, I just offended. Guard cancel. So basically, they didn't use Final Burn Alpha because they, like, it's just GGPO. Like, they essentially made GGPO because the Canons, or whichever Canon brother was in charge of it, decided to stop supporting. Decided to stop supporting GGPO as a whole. The client, because he was making money on it from devs. And that was it. And Final Burn Alpha just, I assume they just copied it. Like, I don't want to say blatantly ripped it, but just they just copied whatever the hell GGPO already had. Because a lot of people were like, hey, how come you guys got rid of the Fighters History Dynamite room? What the hell? Stupid Third Strike players. But yeah, essentially, for old GGPO, like original GGPO, there was no, like, just no more support. They didn't add any more games to it. They didn't care. And it's not like a bad, it's not that it's a bad thing. It's like, the whole point of making GGPO was a proof of concept, so he can sell it to devs. And make money. Ah. You remember people donating to GGPO to get specific games supported? I don't see. I heard about that, but I've never actually seen people donate. I was just told of it. Yeah, it's frustrating that that all that happened. Would have been nice, you know, if it didn't. But Fightcade came out on the tail end of GGPO's lifespan and had significantly more games supported. And then there was 2D Fighter that Damned Eye released, which I can't. So I remember we were talking about this before, like a few weeks ago, Jaime.
Yeah.
I can't remember if, personally, I can't remember if it was just a rip of GGPO or if it was his own code. And 2DF was nice. Like, it was browser based, which is cool. Like you need the client, of course, but you can handle everything through the browser. Ah.
Yeah. Just enough.
You like 2DF because replays. So the thing I didn't like about 2DF was the ranking system. I don't like any of these games, any of these things that have a ranking system that have like no real fucking like there's no way to actually rank people, right? It's like, hey, who plays the most? Oh, this guy plays the most? Well, he's gonna be up there. They're like with 2DF, there were like 4 people who were in the top 10 of, say, Mark of the Wolves. They were fucking bad. Not bad, sorry, let me rephrase that. They just weren't good. Sorry, let me rephrase that. They weren't the best. Wasn't Super Arcade an offshoot of 2DF in terms of... yeah, I think... I want to say it was. But yeah, the whole thing with... the whole thing with ranking systems that I hate is people take them seriously. And think like, oh yeah, well, I'm the best because this here program says I'm the best. It's like, oh, who'd you beat? Oh, you know, I beat every scrub that I play online. Boosh. Oh, I rolled. Oh, bitch. Oh, that was Dash. Oh, Supercade is what they renamed 2DF? Okay, gotcha. I don't remember that. I didn't use 2DF very much. Wow, all those A's, huh? Nah. That was supposed to be stand A. Oh. "2DF had the best, I don't want to say best UI, but it was the easiest UI for me to see. Oh, look at you, look at you. Oh, some backdash. I don't know how that came out. Oh! I tried to just defend it, yeah. I'm like, I got this. That was the whole point of whipping that crouch B. I'm like, I'm just gonna bait something and just defend. Odd question for those of you in chat. I know a lot of people trash Street Fighter 5 and everything. I mean, just about everyone trashes Street Fighter 5. But do you watch it at all, like on streams? Oh, what? Ah, too early. Yep, nice. Oh, not nice. Ah, I lost. So the reason I ask is because I watch, I talk to a lot of the Japanese players through Twitter. Like Japanese SNK players. Last Blade, Mark and Wolves, KOF, whatever. Turns out a lot of them love watching Street Fighter. Like, they love watching Street Fighter 5. Because there's good storyline to it. With the players are like, the players are at like the tippy top level of play right now. Like, everyone getting top 16 are the best players in the world for the most part, right? Some cases, like say this past weekend at the mix-up, Itazan lost. Like I think he went 0-2 or 1-2 or some shit. Lost very early. Didn't even make it out of pools.
Oh.
I turned on my macro, everybody. I'm sorry. Sorry, I always restart Fightgate after that. Yeah, so I'll either talk to the Japanese players about what they think of it, or I'll read what they say. Like to see their opinions, see how they feel about the game. And pretty much everyone, all of them seem to be in agreement. Like, they love watching the game because, like, man, these players are fucking good. I can't believe. Shit. So last night, for instance, hold on, let me do something. I'm gonna restart the game again. I'm gonna set my buttons. Oh no, damn it.
Oh.
Fucking
I thought you meant like reopen.
No, that's just cool. I was trying to set my buttons, then I was gonna restart the game.
Where does it save it on your?
It always does this. See? I just set the buttons. Okay, so now if I close it, reopen it, the button should be saved, right? So I enjoy busted games, right? I love watching HNK. I can't play it, but I love watching it. There you go. See, now anytime it crashes on us, I don't have to set buttons again. I love watching HNK. It's fun. I love watching just anything that's broken, like busted. It's enjoyable to watch and enjoyable to play. Watching something like Street Fighter V, where people complain that it's bland, it's busted, or not busted. It's bland, it's boring, which I completely. Yeah, baby. Okay. Okay, baby. How many times have I told you? Don't read off mail. Okay, it's not the right answer. Mm-hmm. She's gonna like give away the goddamn house address one of these days on stream. I tried supering you when you did the super jump, and the super didn't come out. Yeah, like Street Fighter V. Once you get into like top 48, it gets really good. Like top 32, top 48, whatever the shit. It genuinely gets great. I don't like the game, but I appreciate watching almost anything at high level. And seeing other people do the same, like seeing top fucking Last Blade players, top Mark of the Wolves players, do the same thing, say the same things. It's great. No. Oh shit. I'm the best. Well, the thing that always annoyed me about Marvel, it's not so much that annoyed me about Marvel, it's more so the community, how Marvel was perceived. It's okay for Marvel to be like busted and broken, right? But nothing else can be that way. Only Marvel. Anything else that was busted, broken, oh, that's a bad game. It's unbalanced. It's this like fucking Marvel 2 for 15 till this day. People still play the same fucking characters.
Ah.
That was super. Yeah, like, I hate the mentality that like, hey, you know, Marvel's a really broken game, but it's one of the best fighting games ever made, right? But then KOF 98. Or 2K2, right? People, I'll use 2K2 as an example, because there was a point where people were trying to get 2K2 into Evo. People were like, "Oh, the Unhell Infinite is stupid. Oh, the game is broken. The game is busted. It's trash." You can't have something like be broken, be like this unbalanced, and be competitive. Like what? There were a lot of arguments made against KOF and just SNK fighters in general as to why they're not good. And it almost always came down to unbalanced, broken, or something like that, right? And yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of these games are unbalanced. Broken? No. People don't know how to use the term broken at all. Oh, what's going on, Juno? I saw like your names in the chat right now. Sorry, I gotta focus on beating this asshole. That was a waste of super. But yeah, a lot of that did have to do with SRK, and unfortunately, it's one of those stupid stereotypes that just perpetuated for so long that people believe it. I have people who've never like played an SNK game before, for the most part, outside like say KOF 13. Say how much they love KOF 13, even though like they don't like some aspects of it, which is fine. And then say like how broken all the past KOFs are. I'm like, really? Or people tell me this game is 100% like broken because Kevin is impossible to beat. It's always people who don't know what they're talking about that say this kind of shit. That was down AB. But I got stand B for some reason. Oh shit, I didn't mark the last 2 matches, did I?
I think you won one more. I won that one.
So I went 7 minutes without marking a match. So we'll just go 17-8 right now. Or 17-9, sorry. See everybody, I'm bad at this, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Right. 16-8, yeah, 17-9, alright. You hate when certain streamers that never play SNK games try to be an expert on SNK. Well, Deadly, that just happens with everything. Like right now, I'll use Samurai Shodown as an example. I've seen and talked to plenty of people who are trying to come off as an authority on Samurai Shodown when they never really played the game. I know Samurai Shodown too. I'm not gonna pretend to know 5 special. Oh shit, Reiki with 22 months. What's going on, James? But yeah, I'm not gonna pretend like to be knowledgeable on the goddamn game. If I don't know something, I'll wait till it's done.
Howdy.
But yeah, basically, I'm not gonna pretend to know something that I don't know. Like, I'm just not that type of person. Oh, damn it. Oh, it's slowing down so much. I hate this. Yeah, like I see people like, oh, this is how Samurai Shodown, this is how you play the game, this is what it is. And there are some people there, like there's a guy named Sonic Soul who's doing a good job of like breaking down footage and shit. I don't think he's played a Samurai Shodown game much before, because I see him in the Samurai Shodown Discord asking a lot of questions. But I could be wrong. I'm not familiar with the guy, but I'm glad someone's doing that. I was planning on doing it for people, but I'm really busy and I can't really do that shit. But it's frustrating seeing like I don't know. I can't really think of anyone's name off the top of my head, but like say Justin Wong right now, he's like recorded himself playing Sam Show 5 Special against the AI, and he's talking about it like, oh, let's learn this game, let's figure shit out, let's do this, and he's not like coming off like this is how the game is, this is what you're supposed to do, this is the objective of the game. He's not doing any of that, which is great. I like how Justin's approaching it. Whereas like several other people I've seen, Twitch streamers in particular, like, yeah, I'm gonna stream Samurai Shodown. Check this out. All right, now this is Haomaru. He's always played this way in every game he's in. Oh, it's a super. God damn it. It's shit like that that I hate. And I've had people try to get me to kind of do that. No, it's 17, 10. Okay. I've had people like tell me, yeah, you should do a tutorial on 5 Special. I'm like, why? It's not me. I shouldn't do that. I don't know 5 Special. I can do a tutorial on this. Knock and I have talked about doing it for like 15 years. And we were supposed to do one with Thong Boy Bebop, and he bailed on us.
Yeah,
Like he
why?
legit just just dropped all communication with us. Had us drive like what was it, 2.5 hours almost, just to go meet up with him,
Yeah.
and boom, nothing. Yeah. Deadly Rape, that was eLive. I talk about this every now and then. Like, match analysis is really popular these days. And back when I was doing it, people told me, "Oh, you're stupid for doing this. This is dumb. People don't want to watch this." Like, I was legitimately one of the first people doing it. And when Knock and I did it, we weren't the most like exciting people to listen to, but we broke shit down. And we understood what the players were doing. Like, hey, this is what's going on in so-and-so's head. This is why he did this. Shit like that. I used to do that with, I mainly did it with Mark of the Wolves and 98. And then I got some of the KOF guys into it, like Abe, Kane 317. Tried getting Hell Pockets into it, but Hell Pockets just wanted to like do podcast type shit with me, and like he just wanted to yell essentially. He wanted like a venue to get drunk and just scream at people, which is essentially his commentary. Oh, you lost all the videos, and god damn it, that sucks. The thing that frustrated me, eLive guy. His name was MK. He wanted to make me a partner on eLive, which I would have been down for. Apparently, from what he told me, there were people that worked with him on eLive that didn't want me to be a part of it at all, because apparently I couldn't be trusted. And I know who it was. Oh, what the hell was that?
Ah.
I know who it was. I know exactly what was said. I confronted this person on it, and oh, I never said any of that.
Mm.
So, you know, typical bullshit. 1810? It's 1810, right?
Yeah.
Trying to find the score. 5. Yeah, 1810.
eLive's gone, right?
eLive died, and unfortunately, everything that was saved onto eLive died with eLive. I saved some of the podcasts I did there initially. I interviewed people who just who aren't part of the scene anymore. I was able to get in touch with a lot of the Japanese players thanks to that, because it was very easy. Like, imagine it was a program that allowed everyone in the room to control the video, watch the video at the same time, no frame drops, no anything. It was great. Yeah, Gordon, exactly. What a bitch. When Effie came along, you saw that Juicebox was getting into it, and you played him on the Steam version. How'd that go? I played him a couple times on Steam, and he wasn't bad, but he wasn't good. And the thing yeah, baby? Okay. The thing I didn't like about playing Juicebox, I would play him and watch his stream at the same time, and he didn't understand that he was playing me. He would sit there and talk shit about me while playing. This guy's bad. He's not good. Look at what he's doing here. Like, those are the completely wrong options in this case. I don't understand why he would do this. And I'm winning. Like, I'm legitimately beating the shit out of the guy. And he's just sitting there trashing me. And the thing that upset me the most is like, oh, well, you know, Mexico doesn't do this. I was like, Christ. I hate hearing shit like that so much. That was down AB. I hate the whole, hey, these players in this region don't do that. So that means that these people are bad. It's like, fuck you. Like, I have nothing against Juicebox. Like, at all. It's just I hate that mentality. He came into the KOF scene and basically was poisoned by a couple people. Unfortunately.
Ah. One.
Frustrated. Frustrated. Does anyone have that gif of fucking Hercules? Disappointed. I don't have that. That's how I feel right now. Your experience was exactly the same as playing him, yeah. I used to watch his streams. I would watch him play people, and he would try to break down their gameplay. And he didn't know how to break. He didn't know how to constructively criticize people. It was just like, this guy's not good. This guy's genuinely a bad player. You see, he's doing this rather than doing that. He should be doing that in this situation because that's what you're supposed to do. And that's the thing I hate hearing. This is what you're supposed to do. You know how many people have told me that I'm bad at this game because I don't do the things you're supposed to do? I don't do the things the Japanese do? You know how people said this shit to me? Nox never said that to me. Oh, where's my super? Nice. It's like, hey, it's a fighting game. Do whatever the hell you want.
Yep.
Like, my playstyle is wild, and I do shit. It seems random to people, but it's 100% not random. Like, I know what I'm doing. People used to say the same thing for me in KOF, like way back when I played competitively with 98 and all the old ones. And they couldn't stand that they were losing to me. And it's like, oh, he's just random. Fuck. What?
Come back.
I will survive. I will survive. Yeah, alright.
But Gibby, you're holding the stick wrong.
Oh, yeah, I'm holding. Oh, Jesus. I want to get into that, goddammit. So, there's a Brazilian player. Brazilian Mark of the Wolves player. He's not a bad guy. But he insists that the reason a lot of people don't do well is because they hold the stick wrong. There's only one real way to hold the stick. And it's like, yeah, you gotta do it just like the Japanese. And he thinks he discovered something that, like, has been known for years. God damn it. And that's the thing that frustrates me. Bitch. Fucking got him, coach. Yeah, so
It's funny.
all right, so his whole thing, and like a lot of people hold the stick like this, like that, right? So his whole thing is you need to hold the stick like this with your thumb here, so that way you can use your thumb to control the stick too, right? He's saying no one does that. I personally use a bat top. Okay, I can hold the stick the same exact way. It's not the same. There's glitter all over my stick. I use my thumb. I will play on a stick like this at times, just using my thumb. I do a lot of shit, and he was insisting everybody has bad execution because of that. Even he's like, everyone can improve their gameplay by using my method that I just discovered. And it's like, what? He's like, you could do frame perfect dashes, frame perfect everything. It's like, you know, It's not how this works, pal. And he's not a bad guy in any way. It's just like, I think like you're overestimating your shit. Oh, come on. Let's stand A into super. But yeah, I play, depending on what I'm trying to do, my hand is holding the stick differently. I never hold the stick the same way. My hand is like, whether I'm on pad or stick, like if I'm pad, I don't play like this. I play like this on pad, which is very weird, according to everybody. But I see a lot of Tekken players do it. What the fuck? Oh, I didn't mark that last game. Shit.
Oh, thanks.
Messed that up.
Yeah.
Tell that
But
to
they
Brawly
don't like
Legs.
Yeah. I was gonna bring that up. I was like, there's people that use hitboxes. You know, people that use pads. People that use a Guitar Hero controller.
Goddamn steering wheels.
Yeah. Or keyboard. You're typing it wrong. You gotta type it this way.
Remember how I used to play on keyboard? I used the arrow keys. Like up, down, left, right on the right side of the keyboard to do motions. And I used ASDF as ABCD. And people told me I was stupid and I'm playing wrong. I'm like, no, this is comfortable for me. They're like, you're supposed to use WASD. I'm like, why those? I never played FPS games or any PC games, so all that was new to me. I'm like, why would I use those keys? That's very stupid. Why would I use those keys when I have these perfectly good arrow keys here? But honestly, if I learned hitbox, like if I actually was like physically able to do hitbox without my hands dying, I would be like infinitely better. Like this is not a joke and exaggeration. That shit makes everyone better. Potato wave. Oh, no potato wave.
Turn me around.
That's all the damage I've done to you? What?
Grab him.
It's not supposed to grab me out of that? I deserve that. Was first till one of us die. I mean,
It was a typo. It was first of 2000.
yeah.
Slow down.
The only person you know who plays cross-handed is Seth Killian. There's a lot of people that play cross-handed.
I've seen a couple SoCal players.
sent me later. Fuck Fightcade. Fuck Final Burn Alpha. Where are we here?
I've seen people play pad with the controller upside down.
I used to be able to play with my feet. I put up videos of me doing third strike shit with my feet. And I was that guy that played third strike with his feet.
Play this game. Grant.
Yeah, I can 100% do Grant with my feet if I wanted to.
They using?
What's that?
Oh, he's alright. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
sorry. I thought you said who was I
who
using?
was
I'm
you?
like I'm using Kevin. Sorry, I'm getting a picture of this here. Roll, gosh darn it.
that crust. I still remember my first controller for there.
Was it that side tech that you gave me?
Yeah.
So yeah, Nock had a Cytec six face button pad. Eventually he got a stick for PC, or a converter for PC. And he gave me that pad. I had a Gravis Gamepad Pro that I bought from Circuit City. Oh, that was super. Yeah, I got a Gravis Gamepad Pro from Circuit City. Mainly for Super Nintendo stuff. I couldn't play. It's weird. I couldn't play anything on keyboard other than fighting games. Nock ended up getting. You got the Radio Shack adapter, right?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Because originally I had the competitions,
Mm-hmm.
and then I switched over to Palm one. Before it was a thing.
You switched over to what before it was a thing?
Song sticks.
Oh yeah, Yeah, you were one of the first goddamn people to have a Sano stick. Oh, shits were expensive as hell before, remember? How much people charge for that shit? Oh, you want a competition stick in your thing? Yeah, alright. Yeah, just give me like 20 bucks. Oh, you want a Sanwa stick? Give me 60. And they weren't even that expensive. Import fee, like the US dollar at the time was like, it was almost 2 times stronger than the yen. Yeah, the Mark of the Wolves PS2 version had online play. Only in Japan. Only in Japan. Come on. Oh, you bitch.
Nah.
Oh, come on, you sack of shit. Fucking garbage ass emulator. So, one of the frustrating things, you hear me complain about the emulator all the time, right, everybody? Like, I don't make it a secret. I will 100% admit I just fucking bitch and complain about this shit. I'm not gonna say I don't. I do. But it's all justified. 100% justified. Especially when Knock came over last week. Came over last week. Neither of us had any execution issues, or not execution issues. We screwed up execution stuff here and there, but everything that we did came out. And if it didn't come out, it was we know why it didn't come out. In this case, shit just. Oh hey, let me just drop your input here. I like that shit. Like that shit, huh?
Yep.
That was supposed to be command grab. Oh, we were playing on PS4 version. The superior version to Fight Cage. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. This is 100% an awful version of the game. It's just people have come to accept it. Sorry, let me rephrase that. People think it's the best version of the game because it has online play and it's supposedly perfectly emulated. When it's been proven by various people that this is not, this emulator is nowhere near perfect. Someone ban Juno right now. Someone. This is like the 4th fucking time someone's done that in my chat. Fucking Christ. Oh yeah, good roll there. Oh, that was down A, B, and no. Let's see. 11.
Oh, good.
Jaime understands why I said that.
Yeah. I just saw it. I wasn't looking at the chat. I saw Dreamcast.
See, I look at the chat and play at the same time. I gotta interact with people. I'm the streamer. It's a nice throw. Oh, it was an awful break. Buster Wolf. Oh no.
Ah,
You played it a long time ago. Oh man, it's easier to tell the difference in Last Blade 2. Oh, what DP? Last Blade 2, like that is. So all the Dreamcast SNK ports are bad, right? But for whatever reason, Last Blade 2 and Mark of the Wolf stand out as like god awful.
hey.
Short hops. Go bang! That was supposed to cross up. Stupid big T's on. Ports didn't have to be bad. So PS4 version is better than this all around. Online may not be the best, but let's say if Knock and I decided to play each other, it would be perfect. Like we wouldn't have any issues. I played Llama in Vegas for like 4 hours one stream, and it was great. Like we had one hiccup, just one small hiccup. That's all. It wasn't that big of a deal. And those Dreamcast ports did have to be bad. Because they just, you know, wanted to make quick money on them. A quick buck.
Yep. I think every single SNK port.
That was DP. How the fuck do I get cracked shit when I do DP? Oh wow, that beat my DP. Go bang. There's no break. No break. I deserve that. Yeah, all the Dreamcast SNK games were bad. And it's not like one of those. It's not like, oh, I'm a purist type deal. It's just, they're just genuinely bad. Either shit that didn't work in the original games. Movement was a little different. Frames different. Like Mark of the Wolves, the character hitboxes were different. It was like that with all the games. Hitboxes were all different. Oh, come on. I was supposed to be crouch green to DP. I was hoping you did that so I can fly away. Oh, I'm dead. I live! I died. This depends on who's doing the port and what the original hardware was. From what I remember, the Dreamcast port just used the wrong version of Third Strike. Because there are like 3 different versions of Third Strike that were made. They just used like, what was like version B or C? Or I forget which one it was. The one that didn't have the Urian unblockable. And Third Strike players are purists.
I think if I remember correctly, is off topic, but the 2K2 port had like new combos. Wasn't in the original.
Yeah, same thing with 98. I need to keep track of this fucking score. I keep forgetting to do that. Oh. I used to go nuts with 98. People tried to insist it was good to me, and I was like, no, this is bad. I had players from all over the world tell me how good it is. Like, oh, this is a very acceptable port. You know, you can run tournaments on this and it'll be fine. I'm like, no, it's completely different. Like, it's not the same game.
Churchill is good. Mm.
There we go. I was just mashing A the whole time. Like, let's just get this.
I know you were.
So you know that I like. Knock knows this. When I want to win with a certain thing, I'm gonna keep going for it, and he knows how to. He understands when I'm doing it, and he'll like make sure that I don't win usually. Oh.
Nice.
Oh, I messed that up. Oh, that was powered Gizzard. Oh, that was. I did that. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Alright, someone just... that's weird. What am I doing here? Oh, I'm going here. What? Wish they would have ported Red Earth? Yeah. I enjoy Warzords. My buddy had a board. Brought it from Japan. 1E3. And we all played it. Back when I was with Arcade Shock. We had like a big E3 party. Not big, but it was like maybe 30 people. He brought Warzords over. And like no one knew what this game was except me and him. No. Oh no. What did we do that year? We had like Third Strike, ST, Marvel, Mark of the Wolves, 98. It was pretty good. But unfortunately for me, no one wanted to play me in any of the SNK stuff. They were all like, they were mainly Capcom players, and for the most part, they weren't very good at the games. Mind you, I wasn't good at fucking Third Strike, especially at that time. What's going on, Guntanks? How you doing? Back to work after a long holiday. So I like pink and I like black Janet. I just don't know which one to use half the time. Is there a CPS 3 multi yet? Maybe? I don't know, to be honest with you. I would say ask Min. He would know. CVS 2 and Marvel 2 were Naomi. CPS 3 is the 2 JoJo's games, Warzords, and all 3 Street Fighter 3s is all. It had nothing. It was a flop for Capcom. I say flop in terms of financial, how much money it made them. Not in that board was amazing. Like, all those games look phenomenal. Really? No follow-up at all? But yeah, the hardware was great. It's just it came out too late, essentially around the time arcades. Not around the time arcades were dying. It's just it came out at a bad time. It's when the PlayStation got big. You can play Tekken at home. Oh. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, it did come out around the time fighters were dying. 26. But like it was much more expensive than anything on CPS2. Because CPS2 came out in, what was it, 94? Yeah, I think CPS2 was 94, maybe late 93. And then CPS3 came out in 96. Right? 96, 97. So basically like 2 to 3 years completely from board. Whoa. Fucking block. Hey. What the shit was that?
I got him.
Street Fighter 3 was dead on arrival in the arcades. It was dead almost everywhere when it came out. It was Street Fighter 3, especially in the US, was just a flop. It didn't get big here in the States, like as popular and big until the fucking Daigo shit. People were playing it, but it was a very small community. It wasn't what it was the following year, where like player base grew like by the hundreds at Evo. Oh, thought I would recover in time. Really? That B4 third strike tournament felt like an afterthought. Everyone wasn't. Yeah. No one cared about. No one cared about New Generation when it came out. No one cared about Alpha 1. No one cared about Second Impact. It's unfortunate. Like, eventually... Eventually, Third Strike, yeah, it became the thing. The quote-unquote greatest fighter ever made. It's easily the best animated fighting game. Holy shit. Fucking block low. More than enough to solidify that Philippines is a Tekken country. I talked to was it Filthy Rich used to tell me that SNK was huge in the Philippines. He and I had a thing going on when 13 came out. We'd play. We were supposed to play 98, 97, 2K2, Tekken 2, Tekken 3, and Tekken 6 or Tag, whichever one just came out. He and I were supposed to do that with each other, a little gauntlet of games, and then we're gonna have ST be the deciding game if we tied, which probably would have happened. He told me he was legit in KOF, and I believe him. Filthy Rich was just a good fighting game player in general. Now he's a Muay Thai fighter. You had no idea competitive fighting games were a thing till 0506. That was how it was for a lot of people that played fighting games. They didn't realize what it was until pretty much after the Daigo parry. It's not. It is and isn't because of the Daigo parry in a lot of cases. So it is because they saw like, hey, all these websites talking about this Street Fighter game. It's fucking Moment or whatever the shit, right? But then at the same time, more people started talking about fighting games, competitive fighting games. What? They talked more about competitive fighting games thanks to the Daigo parry. So there's that. You discovered Street Fighter 3 because someone brought it over on Xbox? Ah. What? No fucking Justifin?
Oh. Missed.
Yeah, Guntank's Filthy Rich's kickboxing. He's got in great shape. Holy shit, like, it threw me off when I first saw what he was doing. I'm like, god damn. Really? super. But yeah, YouTube helped make the fighting game community grow. Evo, obviously. There are a lot of things that help the scene grow, but like getting to like the limelight was definitely Evo. And what was it? We have the era that we call the Dark Ages, where like Capcom released nothing new other than Fighting Jam.
Oh god.
They were supposed to be fighting All Stars, which I still have beta footage for. Just gotta like fish it out of one of these drives. Your first tournament was B4 to see where it was going. Since then, it's been crazy. Yeah, it's grown so much since then. Torrents helped. You would think that's how Tekken 5 became a big seller after 4.
I think my first major was when they changed to Evolution.
Oh, 2?
Yeah. When they changed the name to Evo.
Mm-hmm.
Evolution, then they changed to Evo.
Gun Tanks. It was so Capcom Fighting Evolution, Fighting Jam. Was the 2D fighting game that was just like, hey, let's throw all these characters from different games in here. Capcom Fighting All Stars was supposed to be a 3D game. It was a 3D game.
Yeah. As Hager.
It's where Ingrid is from. Try to get under that. Super. Come on. You wanted Capcom Fighting All Stars to become a real thing, but they got panned in location test. It was mixed on location test. One of the things, so at the time, Virtua Fighter was the big game in Japan. Seems like people forget these things, by the way. Virtua Fighter was like the biggest fighting game in Japan at that time. They had in the fucking early mid 2000s they were having 1,000-man tournaments. Shit's ridiculous. But yeah, a lot of people compared it to Virtua Fighter, saying like, oh yeah, it's trash. Like, Virtua Fighter's better. You only saw pictures on a website or a mag from location test. I had a few videos up online from the location test on one of the websites I used to help run.
It's still on YouTube.
Oh no. I'd be surprised like if Capcom ever took that shit off YouTube. Try to DCMA people, right? That's what it is. Oh no, I should have done the other. I wanted to be close to you, because I love you. I know I should have added that crouch aid, god damn it.
See real quick. Give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah, they still got the footage up. the trailer, I think. Oh, there's all the load tests. I posted a video on chat.
Oh, I died. I was waiting. Like, what the hell?
It kind of had like a what's it called, rival schools feel.
Mm-hmm. That's basically what a lot of people compared it to, Project Justice. And they had like two. I know there was Ingrid and there was another guy. Wore like black and red. I forgot his name. Wow, you caught my dash.
I think Hagar was in it too.
Yeah, Hagar was supposed to be in it. Yeah, DD. That's what it was. And people complained that he looked like an SNK character. I always liked. Oh, whoa! What happened to my camera? It just got all like dark. After this match, I'm gonna go turn on my light timer.
Yep. Oh, nice.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! The fuck you people in chat didn't tell me that this happened to my camera. God damn it, Gun Tanks! I know you missed the old Gibby in the dark days, but come on, come on.
You know, I blocked that correctly, but I still got hit.
Oh, that's been happening to me with your cross-ups too. Yeah, the complaint of, hey, this character looks like an SNK character. That is 100% a bizarre complaint to have. Especially like with Street Fighter 4. All those new characters were SNK characters. 100% of them were SNK characters. But hey, people loved it, right? Alright, I'll be right back. Turn this light on.
Had the Black Panther necklace.
Well, that's not very much better. Let's go a few more. My niece is being a little brat right now. No, I'm sorry. No, it's not that she's being a brat. I promised her something. But since someone came over, I couldn't keep that promise. Alright, let's do a first to 5. You want to pick someone else, or you want to stick with him for now?
Stick with Jay.
Kind of looked at a Star Gladiator. Rufus is basically Chang. Take that back. Rufus is Wang Ko. Yep, that's what Rufus is. Oh, didn't recognize it was a counter hit. Abel is, he looks like they just threw Geese, Goro, and Fedor, the fighter, all together. Made that character. I fucking loved Abel. The moment I saw him, like, yeah, I'm playing that guy. That's my character. Yeah, just I was blocking that entire time. I don't understand how I got hit. Nice. Super. I should done. Oh, yeah, never mind. I thought your life bar was mine. Boom. Nice. I was trying to roll there. I didn't get it.
Yeah, Viper was definitely.
Hmm?
End it.
Yeah, that was one of the issues I had, where people complained, like for years, people complained about, oh man, SNK characters, or designs, all this shit are trash. And then they come out in Street Fighter 4, people love them. Baby, what are you doing? Stop. Stop. You're making me lose. You don't want me to lose, right? Oh, jeez, that was a roll. What is this? Baby, I hate jelly beans.
You do?
You know this. So everybody, this happens all the time when I tell her I hate jelly beans. What? All the time.
I forget.
You forget everything. Ono said that she was inspired by that. She. Well, yeah, a lot of people also don't get. So Dimps made that game, not Capcom. They're the ones who developed it. And Dimps at the time was a bunch of old SNK people.
Promo fish. And Battle Fantasia.
No.
Miss Battle Fantasia. Fun.
I remember you were good at that game.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's like Third Strike, but better.
Don't say that in public again. People are gonna find you and kill you, Jaime.
I know. It's a different game.
Yeah, I know. I understand. Don't worry. It's funny, like, why are no blocks happening? Jesus fucking Christ. I never hated any community before. And then, like, when Nock did it, like, Nock held a Guilty Gear gathering at his place, a lot of those guys were genuinely fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
That shit threw me off. I'm like, what the hell is this crap? I genuinely didn't like that community because of all the Guilty Gear people I interacted with there and at Evo and at other places. I grew to, like, weed those people out. Not like Guilty Gear people or anime people in general. I just mean the weirdos from those communities. And in turn, I learned to dislike a lot of the Third Strike community, which kind of sucked. It's like, it's frustrating. So we were at 30, so it's 31-15. So that's 1-1 right now. Yeah, that's the era of Flash and Marn, pretty much. It was. You did it in 05, right, Jaime? 04, 05?
Yeah. That was when it came out for Xbox One, the original.
Yeah. Wow. Fucker kind of hard. You feel like you're gonna go to jail for playing that? No, that was Eternal Fighter 0 that would make you go to jail. Our kind of heart wasn't as bad. That was my one worry about Skullgirls when it came out. I'm like, man, I hope they don't do some like wild ass, goddamn like borderline pedo shit. And they didn't. Or, what, Peacock's like the youngest looking character in there? But none of them are like, she's not sexualized, thankfully. Jesus, slow down, holy shit. Frame rate is like. Frame rate went to shit. So it's 2-1. I'm keeping the overall score too.
Yeah.
Ray from Chaos Code resembles DD a fair bit. I forgot what Ray from Chaos Code looks like. But yeah, dealing with a lot of the Third Strike players, for me was just like listening to them complain about how like, hey, I'm better than all these people. Like, I'll use Justin Wong as an example. Everyone's like, yeah, all the Third Strike players, oh, Justin's shit. Justin's not good. If he didn't use Chun-Li, he wouldn't win. He wouldn't beat us. And then, you know what Justin did? Justin beat 100% of those players. Beat them on the PS2 port. Oh, I thought you did the kick. Beat him on the PS2 port. So what happens? Oh, well, he didn't beat us on the real game. That doesn't count. If I was playing on that version, things would be different. Justin moves to SoCal. What the hell is that? Justin moves to SoCal. Goes to every Third Strike Super Arcade tournament. Not every, but most. Beats the shit out of everybody. They stop coming. They don't want to play him anymore. And still talk shit about him.
Oh god. Oh. You won that.
You want to give it to me?
Yeah.
Okay. I know that A wouldn't have hit, but still, it's fucking. I hate this emulator and this program so much. I understand it's all we have to play online with.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that played the tournament good.
Oh, you cut off. You said there's a lot of people played tournament good.
Oh. No, like Chavez is saying in chat, there's good players that never won.
Oh yeah, there were plenty of good players who never won anything.
They didn't really give a shit.
Oh, hold on. Freezing. Sorry, I just have to move the window. Nice. Where's my fucking C? I didn't do that, damn it. Oh, too far. Oh, you're sweet. I just mash and backdash on wake up. I was like, fuck it, let's just do it. Yeah, it's funny. You don't hear that term masters anymore. There's a lot of terms just vanished. You'll hear like some older people use it, but even most of us like stopped using it altogether because there are good players out there now. Great players out there. God fucking damn it. Like what, Punk? Like Punk, for instance. How old is this kid? Like 20? 21? Fucking amazing player. And the thing I hate hearing about a lot of these new kids that are playing, it's like, oh, they only win in Street Fighter 5. They can't play my game and win. I hate hearing that. 100%. If they wanted to, I know for a fact they can pick up your game and win. Will they be the best at it? No, but they'll be better than the majority of people in your scene, for sure. 100%. Like no question. No buttons, really? Yeah. The classic hear that all the time. Yeah, that's what it is. Like they don't. A lot of the older players don't want to give new players credit, or it's not so much new players credit. It's kind of new players, but it's more so like, oh, my game is much harder to learn than this game. You know how fucking hard it is. I don't care how stupid, how easy, how brain dead people claim Street Fighter 5 is, right? You know how hard it is to play at that level? At every goddamn event you go to? In any fighting game? Doesn't matter what it is. You can't just sit here and say, oh, well, it's Street Fighter 5. People are stupid. Like, genuinely fucking dumb. Sorry, I think my niece has been complaining this whole time. See, Street Fighter 5 is random. How is something that's random? If the game is random, why are the results like the same almost all the time? Ah, you weren't close enough to the corner. I should have recognized that. Like, let's say Punk. Oh. Punk won final round. Punk came in second place at NCR. Punk won the mix-up. That's 5. Punk won the mix-up. Let's just keep going for a bit. Punk won the mix-up. And this game is random? Like, look at the top 8s for this game. They're very similar. Look at top 16s. Very similar. Jesus fucking Christ. Try to fight me not be great, but it takes a lot of skill to play. It takes a lot of skill to play anything at high level. Texas community said you couldn't win in their game and only played DB tag and KOF. Went to Frosty Frostings. Oh, you won to Frosty? I didn't know that. I don't know jack shit about Fexel. I'm not going to pretend to. But that's how a lot of smaller communities are. It's like, oh, look at this outsider trying to play my game. Instead of being happy, they trash the person. Or say like, oh, this person's not going to be good enough to play my shit. No way. Like they did that with Chris G, with KOF. Chris G easily became one of the most consistent players in the States for KOF 13 and 14. Let's see if I can do it. Ah, I messed it up. You remember Combo Fiend on 13? He was murdering everyone. Lost like. No, he didn't lose to Bala. He lost to Yoshi. Combo Fiend hated that they didn't. Those players didn't want to help him improve. Did I say Bala or Combo Fiend? Combo Fiend hated that. Combo Fiend loved 13. Combo Fiend hated the SoCal KOF community. Not the whole community, but specific players who have a history of like treating people like shit.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Ghost Pilot, I know you're eager to help people out. One of the frustrating things for me is hearing people say how amazing the KOF community is, how open they are, and how embracing they are, teaching people that's so far from the truth. Like, the majority of... So, let me rephrase that. Here in SoCal, it's nothing like that. A lot of the SoCal players refuse to help people get good. They play with each other exclusively, only. They will not play with new people unless they're bad and just want to feel good about themselves. Shit. Or if like, hey, I'm playing him at a tournament. He was giving an interview, and it's the only time you ever saw Bala pull a Pocket K on a Capcom player. Because Combo Fiend didn't play Bala in the tournament. Combo Fiend kind of sort of stopped after NCR because of how he was treated by the players, which really pissed me off because I'm the one that hears it from people. Hey, your community is shit. Hey, your community this. Hey, your community this. Instead of people like talking it out with those in particular, they come to me and they tell me this kind of shit, and it drives me nuts. So I hear it all the time. Reiki, that's a stupid question. Of course it's due to the characters they use. Like, almost everyone that's playing at high level in Street Fighter V are specialists. No. Like, look at Tokido. Tokido only uses one character. Look at Punk. Punk only uses one character. You mean tiers? Here, let's use this as an example. Karen, Punk last year. Punk didn't do too well. Karen got some buffs. Punk doing much better. I mean, it's kind of obvious that it has to do with tiers in some cases, but Punk is still a good player in general. Thing that knows you about Street Fighter in general is certain characters' playstyles tend to do well rather than archetypes. Yeah, I got you. Oh, jeez. Build some meter. What time do you have to head out now?
Like 10 minutes.
Okay. Uh, 10 minutes, okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate for DLC. In order to make sure DLC sells, you have to make them strong strong or fan favorites, or a mix of both. Season 1 DLC or Season 2 or whatever the shit it was didn't do very well, sales-wise. Next batch of characters did very well. Yeah, I'm excited for Samurai Showdown. So there's a skill. What else? Yeah, no shit, Reiki. I just said that. Holy fucking Christ, what's wrong with you? It's. You need to remember, it's not everything is always based on skill. Like, are you trying to start like a dumb argument right now? Like, I genuinely don't get what you're trying to get at. Alright, let's make this last one. Hopefully I can win. Make it 40. Oh, what the hell are you timing him out for? I wanted to hear what he had to say. You're too quick with that trigger, Gordon. You should ban Hell Pockets more. Fuck. New here. Hey everyone, you've been away from Showdown. I was wondering if you guys are gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna do stuff for the new Samurai Showdown for sure. I don't have anything planned just yet because the game doesn't come out for like another 2 months or so. But I do want to do. I want to do some events for it, and hopefully. Hopefully we can do some events in an official capacity. It'd be nice. Which would be great. You take that up with Gordon, Reiki. I didn't delete your comments. I encourage you to talk. Good shit, Jaime. Alright, so we did a first to 40. That was supposed to be first 20. And my lights, yeah, everything's getting all shitty. See how bad the camera looks? Goddamn. Yeah, I'm gonna go do a couple things with my niece right now, everybody. Let me find someone for you guys to watch. Is anyone else streaming this game? Of course not. Sorry, I'm trying to.
Good night, puppy.
Hold on, baby. Don't sleep yet. Alright, whatever. Screw it. Not hosting anybody. Everyone have a great night. Peace.